What is going on? I hope you are having an epic day. In today's video, I'm turning to the dark side. I totally messed that up. I mean the light side.
I'll never turn to the dark side.
I'm gonna start solar mining Bitcoin the easy way. If you would have asked me a year ago if I would solar mine Bitcoin, I would have told you no. That's a stupid idea and leave me alone. I'm sorry, I was trying to be funny. I wouldn't really say that, but I would still say no, and that Bitcoin miners just use up way too much energy and you would need a lot of solar panels. And it would be better just to host your Bitcoin miners or just buy Bitcoin. And I still feel that way. Right now, solar mining is a bad idea, and I'm continuing to host miners as well as dollar cost average every time I get paid. But solar mining is starting to make sense. Hear me out. Over the last 8 years, my electrical rate went from 8 cents per kilowatt hour to 14 cents per kilowatt hour. I'm effectively cooked. Literally, I'm priced out of home mining. And the demand for electricity is just gonna continue to go up, and the electrical rates, they're gonna go up with it. And it got me thinking of electricity different, as a store of value, as an investment. And after many and many days of deep thinking and meditation, I came to the conclusion that the only way to harness electricity and store it as a form of value is by mining and holding Bitcoin. Plus, every time I buy Bitcoin, I have to pay a fee, and at the end of the year, I'm gonna have to pay a tax on that transaction. And if the price of Bitcoin goes up, I have to pay another tax, even if I didn't sell my Bitcoin. Make sure you pay your taxes. So here's what I'm gonna do. And I know you probably see a lot of YouTubers solar mining Bitcoin lately, but I'm a little bit different. I'm broke. I don't have tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars to build out this large solar farm and infrastructure, all while getting the latest Bitcoin miners absolutely free. I don't have it like that. I'm just like you. We're gonna have to start off small. We're gonna have to start off cheap, and we're gonna have to start off easy with phase one, our proof of concept. So this is basically the start to my solar Bitcoin mining journey. We're calling it phase one. I went to Amazon and I bought the cheapest gardening shed I can find. This is a 5x3. I'm hoping this is gonna be big enough. I sort of wish I would have went a little bit bigger, but this thing was like $100 or $120. I'm gonna have links to everything in the description down below. And if you use my link, I'll make $1 or $2. So thank you very much if you do. And as you can see, there it is. That's the solar mining shed. And we're gonna make a solar Bitcoin mining shed series. I guess you can say this is gonna be video number 1. So I'll make the playlist, and in the next video, we will put this together. And I'm gonna do it totally backwards. I should get my foundation ready first, but we're gonna put this together first and just see how it looks like in the garage and get a visualization from there. As far as my solar setup, I wanted to piece together something from Harbor Freight, but I checked on Amazon, and this Anchor Solix, I believe it's a 300 watt kit. It was just so much easier, and I felt like it was beginner friendly. So I went ahead and picked one of these up. Oh yeah, and I go camping a lot, and this will come in very handy for camping. And maybe we'll mine some Bitcoin while we camp as well. Now it's not going to power a lot, but this is a proof of concept, and I will be adding solar panels. We're gonna put panels in the front and on the sides as well. And remember, this is just phase one. we're also going to talk about phase 2 and phase 2 and phase 3. In phase 1, I'm going to be focusing solely on solo Bitcoin miners. My goal is to run 5 to 10 terahash 24/7 on solar and battery. And just like I said, how I might add some solar panels, I might also add another battery and expand that and just see how everything goes in phase 1.
I highly recommend it. It's always a fantastic opportunity to learn more.
You can have conversations here you can't get anywhere else.
Beginner, home miner, or industrial player, Mining Disrupt is going to have something for you. These are the places where the things really happen.
Mining Disrupt is a place to be. See you at mine.
Phase 2 is going to be the expansion phase where we go bigger in everything and actually start solar mining Bitcoin for profit. But it's also going to be where we're going to have the most headache, run into the most roadblocks, and have to do the most figuring out, because it's more than just turning the Bitcoin miner on when the sun's out and turning it off when the sun goes down. And remember, I'm not rich, so we're gonna have to find a smoking deal on a shed. I'm probably gonna buy all the solar stuff from Facebook Marketplace, and I have an idea for the perfect Bitcoin miner for phase 2. And it's gonna get hot, so we're gonna have to figure out intake, exhaust, thermostat, fire protection. And like I said, you really just can't have your miners turning off and on whenever the sun is out or when it's a cloudy day. It sort of will work, but eventually you're just gonna tear up your miner. So I'm gonna have to get like a Raspberry Pi or some sort of computer and use some script to efficiently run my miner when the sun is out and when it's not out, and of course, considering the battery as well. So the ultimate goal of phase 2 is just to go bigger and continue running my solo Bitcoin miners 24/7. I'll probably have them on a totally separate solar system, but at the same time, running a commercial Bitcoin miner. But I won't be running it at night. I won't be running it on batteries. I'm just gonna be running it strictly with solar energy. And of course, using the script, this should be hands off. I'm hoping it's gonna be completely automated and passive, because that's what I need for phase 3. While getting things figured out in phase 2, I'm gonna continue to buy used solar equipment on Facebook. I'm going to stack solar panels. I'm going to stack inverters. I'm going to stack mounting equipment. Anything I can find for a good deal, I'm going to stack it up. I'm gonna bring you along for the journey, and then we're gonna start phase 3. Now, phase 3 is crazy. And honestly, phase 2 is probably good enough. I could just add some more miners, but hear me out. So after I get all the kinks worked out and I'm confident in my solar installing skills, we're gonna move on to phase 3. And that's when things are gonna get a lot bigger. And it's also where I'm gonna try and live out some other dreams as well. So for phase 3, we're gonna buy some land. We're gonna buy 3 to 5 acres, whatever we can afford. Hopefully, I don't know, $5, $10, $15,000. I'm gonna take you with me on the journey, and we're gonna move the shed and we're gonna move all the solar over there. We're gonna have our own solar farm, and the end goal is gonna be able to mine with at least 5, if we're lucky, 10 commercial Bitcoin miners. Once again, only with solar. Everything's gonna shut down and be quiet at night. I also plan on having a greenhouse there and keeping that nice and warm in the wintertime with a Bitcoin miner. I'm also gonna have some chickens, and yep, you guessed it, I'm gonna keep them warm with a Bitcoin miner. We could also repurpose that heat and do fun stuff like make a Bitcoin mining sauna, Bitcoin mining hot tub. Don't tell the hens, but a Bitcoin mining chicken jerky maker? And we can dream all day, but first, we got to get started on phase one, our proof of concept, and get this shed built. So that's pretty much gonna do it for solo mining Bitcoin the easy way. Remember, this video is gonna be the first of many. I'm gonna take you on the complete journey with me. So as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. My name's Tech Hustler. Happy mining. Peace.